Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar. Today is 1st of June 2015. My name is Nenad, and today we will see different analysis and setups on these pairs: Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, Euro yen, dollar yen, and we will do a DAX index analysis. I hope that you had a good week previously. We had some nice pips, and also I want to show you if you traded New Zealand dollar today. Actually, it was very good to short from this region, and I hope that you made some money today. 30-40 pips after the US news could have been possible on a New Zealand dollar pair. So if you traded this today, you also could make some good money, okay? And let's back to webinar. As always, guys, our standard is disclaimer. First, online education materials are developed by Admiral Markets as Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. A risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with us. Admiral Markets UK takes no responsibility for information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not Mikael's opinions, and the website in the video is not a .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business, and this should not be taken as advice. It's a personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Okay? So with having said that, let's do a quick disclaimer about our trading for our newcomers, and then we can proceed. As always, guys, you need to give price a breathing room. So you enter usually from the analysis within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level. Of course, if it's in agreement with you and your system, always respect your stop loss and add a spread to your stop loss. Okay? We take only one position, either positional trade or alternative trade, whichever hits first. Position trades are trend trades, alternative trades are counter trend trades. Then we have breakout trades and scalp trades, which can be done independently. Usually those trades are our second entry. Usage of trailing stop is, as always, highly recommended. Okay? These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes day after tomorrow. And you need to watch the trend direction. Sometimes, if we don't get a setup, for example, because the pair didn't pull back to our level, very often we can just spot the trend and trade that same trend. Okay? So use the trend direction cues which I have been providing you with. Okay? Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. All those trades and levels are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. You can add, of course, these levels to your system. Pay attention to Twitter updates, because occasionally I post different Twitter updates. If you still don't know what my Twitter handle is, you can easily, I will show you now my Twitter handle, because some people maybe still don't know about my Twitter handle. Okay, let me show you. So if you're not sure, you just follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Tarantula FX, okay? And follow these setups and updates which I post always. Okay? Very occasionally I will say grab the pips now, or scalp, or for example scale out, or protect your profits. It's up to you how you manage your trades. Okay? Pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on these recap entries. And previous week results. Euro dollar, depending, guys, it was very volatile, and depending on your entry, target, whatever, we had some 50 to 100 pips of profit. If you traded breakout setup, then 50 pips even more because the price was relentless. And that was the trade of the week. Pound dollar initially gave us something in between 20 and 35 pips. So that was usually, guys, I do not use trailing stop before at least 15 to 20 pips have been made. Once I can see on these setups that 20 pips have been made, I usually put my stop loss to break even, or occasionally I can put my stop loss to break even plus 15 or plus 10 to grab the free pips and get the free ride. So it's up to you how you manage your trade. Sometimes if you see that the price is really trying to break through those levels, I can let the trade running for even more. But usually when the price is volatile, I always use trailing stop. Australian dollar came to break even or plus 25, depending how you trade it. New Zealand didn't qualify because it was, I can say it was very good analysis, I will show you, but the trade entry was 10 pips short from our POC. So if you traded the news, then you could have made 80 pips. But if you made a pending order and you waited for the price to touch the level, then the trade didn't qualify. So it depends whether you traded the news or not. And dollar yen was minus 15. I said specifically alternative trade is 15 pip trailing stop. So when I say 15 pip trailing stop, it means that you put your stop loss to 15 pips and you trail the stop after 15 pips of profit. So dollar yen was again going up. Our counter trade wasn't successful, but only 15 pips was a loss, so it's not much. Total pips pool was something in between 80 and 150, and definitely the trade of the week was euro dollar. This is how euro dollar behaved. As always, this is our webinar time, and we could have sold near 1.1000. Okay, 1.1000. Well, what I wanted to say, basically you knew what the trend direction was. This was the webinar time. At the end of the webinar, price spiked up very close to our price level for entry, but unfortunately it wasn't hit. And but as I don't have a crystal ball, so sometimes the price will come very close and reject, as it was here. So it came really very close to our entry point, but still let me see a question. Earlier you could call in and listen to webinar. Is that not possible anymore? Was good when you were outside. Well, I don't know if you can call in and listen to webinar, Christian. Usually it's just enough to use your wireless connection. So if you're outside of your country, try to see if there is wireless connection. Then it will be easier for you to listen. I don't know how it goes with calls, but usually people are using wireless to connect to these webinars. I'm not sure how to use these calls really. And yeah, probably it's good, but still, I think that wireless connection is much better than direct calls. So you can see euro dollar was hanging around our resistance. We tried to catch. Now I don't know if some of you caught this short here, although I said something around 1.1000, so it could have been also pending or at 1.0990, but you see the price was very close, and then it broke through this level, as I said, 0.950. It broke on Tokyo session, which is a major session, and then it was a very big drop. So you could have made a ton of pips from this 950 breakout. Okay, so it was the trade of the week. Pound dollar, basically we tried to sell it, but the price didn't pull back to our sell level, so we couldn't make any particular profits on selling the pair. But as you can see it here from this example, The thing is that we wanted basically the price also to scalp for buy trade, okay, for buy trade. And I was specifically mentioning scalp around 5400, and you can see 5400 level. This is 5400 level here. Okay, so the price really was rejecting from this level for some 20 pips, 20 pips. It never came back to hit stop loss, but it was rejecting. Finally, it made some 40, 35, 40 pips to the upside, but initially it was something around 20 to 25 pips. You see these rejections. So this trade, which was alternative trade, buy scalp trade, scalp swing, was good for some. We can see some number of pips. Australian dollar, what can I say about Australian dollar? Downtrend, of course. We tried to sell it here. Again, price didn't pull back to our level. We had a possible buy trade, 77.85, and you see the rejections of 77.85 with 15 pip trailing stop. Okay, now when I say 15 pip trailing stop, okay, that means that you put stop loss of 15 pips and you trail the stop after 15 pips of profit. So initially this trade was good for some 15, 22, 23 pips. So you could have made either 20 pips or break even, depending on your trade management. But that was counter trend trade, as you can see, alternative trade, which is counter trend trade in its sense. Okay. Then New Zealand dollar, as I specifically said, New Zealand dollar is in downtrend, but it was trade balance data release, and 73.40 to 50 was basically, you could have you see this candle here, this candle here, this candle here. It was very, very close to our entry point. So maybe if some of you actually wanted to take these trades, you see there was a pullback and then bang to the downside. So you always try to watch this trend direction. When I say it's in a downtrend, it's in uptrend. So sometimes if you miss the initial entry, you still can take money if your system or scalping system which you use, or whatever system you use, tells you that, okay, it's a good time to take an entry close to this level. Okay, so you still can make money out of it. Okay, but you just need to be patient and wait for a proper setup. Okay, and you can see clear downtrend, a huge downtrend. Okay, so you can see the target which I made, 72.50, was hit very, very fast. So it could have made some 80 pips, even more if some of you traded this downtrend, which I said. Dollar yen, unfortunately, you can see we tried to buy it here. There wasn't any pullback, and then it came to our sell level. Exactly 15 pip stop loss was hit because this level didn't reject the price. It kept going. So from now on, we will use only dollar yen long analysis. I won't be doing any alternative trades because dollar yen is just going up until it stops going in a single direction. Then we can do counter trend trades. From this point now on, only dollar yen longs. Okay, so guys, that was good week. Well, any pip count is good, so we will see that. I just hope that we can make additional good calls and good money this week. But guys, you know, you need to be very careful because there will be, and there is now, a volatility in the market. As you can see, the market is waiting for Greece conclusion. So if there is a deal between European Union and Greece, I expect euro dollar to jump heavily, and really you need to be very, very careful, guys. Also, if they don't come to a deal in this week, we can see really some huge drops. So this is now a big speculation. So please take these, because of the current market conditions. You need to be very careful with trades, because even though if we are correct with our technical analysis and we are correct for the direction where these pairs will head to, we need really to be very, very careful. Because of that, I prepared the plan for you, technical plan. So euro dollar is in downtrend but ranging. You can see a huge range in euro dollar. It goes up, 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 then down, then it's bought, it goes 100 pips up and down. So caution advice, as I say, Greek deal could spike up the price, okay? I'd be looking to buy around 1.0850 with 30 pip stop loss. We target 1.1050 because we expect some deal to be made, but I'm not sure when. That is the only problem. Until then, I don't think it could really break below 20. It could go to test 30, 25, but not below 20. If it goes below 20, then it will be a downtrend again. So a huge downtrend. So we need to, this is the only buy I can see at the moment. Of course, excluding scalp trades, but this is not scalp trade, this is positional trade. Okay. Yet again, there is a possible buy breakout at 10.10 with putting a stop loss on last low. Last low, if 10.10 breaks, okay, if 10.10 breaks, you need to spot the last low on your chart and target 10.50 to 11.60 if there is Greek news. So if this happens after the Greek news, I mean positive Greek conclusion has been announced, then I think that this level will break and this can be additional or a separate trade. Okay, so pay attention to this, and I'm not sure that this can be done without Greek European Union deal. So pay attention to it, because I'm expecting a spike as deal could happen according to news which we can read, the news reporting, and Reuters, BBC, Bloomberg. There can be a solution during this week. If that happens, I still think that euro dollar will spike, so this level shouldn't break. 11.60, so for alternative sell trade, 11.60 with 12.00 stop loss, and again target 1.0850. Why am I saying this? Because I think that euro dollar, by breaking 0.950, is now in a slight downtrend. So Greek news can only give us the better price to sell. So yes, we can buy, of course, on Greek news, because if Greek European Union conclusion is made, euro dollar should spike up, okay? Because investors will basically buy euros and there can be initial spike. But because technically euro dollar is in downtrend, then I expect if it hits this level to be sold, okay, again towards this price. So it's basically we are waiting for the news to give us a momentum push towards big targets, but then when that happens, it will be still a trend, okay, and euro dollar will still be in a downtrend, okay. So that is what I think it can happen with this pair, okay. So be ready for some big announcements, but as always, do not risk much, because you are not sure what can happen, and you are just not sure if that deal will definitely come through this week. These are only speculations, but as I say, according to these speculations, there can be a deal, and we need to be ready to actually take some money if the deal is made, okay. So this is the plan for euro dollar, and if you are watching the chart, let me just pause the screen and I will give you the chart, okay. So I will show you here, okay. Let me open it. So euro dollar USD, even on a 1 hour time frame, okay, this is 1 hour time frame, there is still some possible movement to the upside. because this is high, this is low, and if you see previous swings, this is M pattern, which has been broken. You can see 111.00, and you can see confluence of 88.6, previous swing, previous drop, breakout point here. So you can see this is important zone. If there is positive impulse from Greek and European Union deal, the price could really spike up, hit this level, and then be sold off. Okay, so initially it can happen, but also, as you can see, the low was 19, so I don't really think that this low should be broken. Well, if this low is broken indeed, then we can see another sell-off in this direction. So be very, very careful about it, and do not over risk. Do not over risk. Do not over trade. Those are dangerous spikes. There can be dangerous volatility spikes. So do not over trade. Do not push the price where it shouldn't go. Okay, wait patiently for a price level to develop and then trade it. Okay, be patient as always, guys. Be very patient. Pound dollar. Okay, let's see a pound dollar. Pound dollar is in downtrend. There will be news tomorrow, 10:30 news. So guys, be very, very careful. I would like this setup to happen only after the news, not before the news. Okay, so I will put this on the slide. Okay, I will put this on the slide. Okay, GBP USD. Okay, USD news Tuesday 8:30. So be careful. As I say, this can happen before the GBP news, but I wouldn't trade this setup if it happens before. Okay, I will give you a warning here. Okay, so be very careful. Be very careful again. This can happen tomorrow, but I'm still looking for a potential sell around 55.10 with 55. Sorry, this is old slide. I will correct it. I will tell you from the live chart what I see. Okay, this is what I see on GBP dollar. Okay, look, this is huge downtrend. 4 hour is having a downtrend. The only way we can see alternative buy trade now is exactly at 50.90. Okay, so possible I will redo this chart. So it's in downtrend, but we can see alternative buy. Okay, alternative buy 150.90, stop loss 150.60. Okay, and this is easily seen on the chart. This is double bottom here. So if the price gets here, it would be good if it happens before tomorrow's news, so you can scalp a little bit and protect your profits. But if it happens, be very careful depending on the news announcement. Look at this. This was previous high, breakout, retest. So price has been going up from this region here. So if it happens, I still think that this level can spike the price to the upside. Of course, from shorting perspective, 53.50 is shorting level because it was a breakout, and you can see here there is a steep trend line going here, but we cannot short it randomly. Okay, so this is a level to go short. Okay, because the price is very low. It could touch this level first before you get the short entry. So from shorting perspective, guys, we are still not sure where to put short trades because the price is really going down. It doesn't have any retracement. The only logical point for me is this level here. Okay, this level here. Okay, 52.35 to 52.50. So watch for this level on spikes, 52.35, 50, because it's a breakout level. It's a breakout retest. Okay, breakout retest level. Which news, guys? This news will happen, okay? This news will happen. Construction PMI, okay? Construction PMI, 10:30 my time, 8:30 a.m. GMT, okay? And this will be also big news. So cash rate announcement, guys. Please be ready. A lot of volatility, as I say. So trade only at your risk, please. Do not overtrade. Do not make big trades. So position sell. The only thing I can see it here is position sell 1, 52, let's say 50 to 35, with a stop loss of 30 pips. So 50 to 80 and target 151.75. Okay, if it happens, we are not sure what can happen. Okay, because there is news, and when there is news coming, we are just not sure that we can trade technical setups. It can hit our stop loss and proceed in our analysis direction. That is, we don't like to see that. We don't want to see that. So this is, as you can see, 4-hour chart. Look at previous 52.35. Look, this was rejection. Then it came just to hit this rejection from the trend line, and then it was broken here at this point. If you zoom into 1-hour chart, you can see double bottom here, which was broken at this point, and the price proceeded down. So guys, really this level can reject the price again, but we do not want to take any random trades. We do not want to take any random trades. If you put GBP yen here on this chart, you can see that GBP yen is behaving erratically. It goes down, 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 then it goes up, down, up, down. So this pair is behaving very, very erratically, okay? This pair, that is the reason why I didn't put GBP yen on the list. It goes too much to the upside, too much to the downside. There is no clear trend on this pair at the moment, in contrary to GBP dollar, which shows a trend on 4-hour time frame. Okay, but we can try to at least scalp the level 90, because it was double bottom. Okay, double top, sorry, this is double top. And here you can see, if you put 1-hour time frame, you can see previous double bottom, which was broken. So this is for shorts and this is for potential longs. But as you could see, guys, news on tomorrow, on Tuesday, so pay attention, and there will be volatility after this news. I'm sure about it. Construction PMI is always having a good volatile movement. Australian dollar, again, guys, cash rate announcement, guys. If there is no change in cash rate, we could see a spike on Australian dollar. As I say, this week is volatile, so we can do nothing about it. We can just wait for a bigger pullbacks and trade those pullbacks once we catch the price. But we don't want to catch the price randomly. We want to see really the good price movement in order to catch the price as we should. Okay, so we don't want to trade any random trades. So market plan for Australian dollar is exactly to trade in the trend direction, guys. Okay, if we go long on pound, as I said, stop loss is 50.60. Okay, 50.60. But be careful about this trade. Be careful. Do not overtrade. Do not risk. Because cash rate, because this PMI announcement, 0.3 to 0.5 should be risk for this trade, of this trade. Australian dollar also, guys. I want to get in a trend direction. Trend this to the downside. If cash rate is the same, then it can spike up the price. This is when the price is spiked up. If this is the level after the cash rate announcement 77.60, I will short it. And I'm thinking about placing pending order there. okay, pending order, because this is the level where we can short, and I think this level can be good for shorting, okay. It can be good for taking short trades, trade opportunities. So be careful about it. Okay, be careful about it. We just need a spike, but we don't know if we will get a spike. If we don't get a spike, I will not trade Australian dollar. That is the only reason for me to trade it. If we get the spike. Without the spike, guys, I will not trade it for sure. Definitely, 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 okay? So I want to see, after cash rate announcement, I want to see spike. And if we get a spike, great. If we don't get a spike, then I will definitely not trade it, okay? So that is what I see on this pair, okay? Also, I want to show you a possible setup. Okay, this is, I can do nothing about it, guys. This is the news, and we need to be ready for this news. Okay. Then there is another possible setup on euro yen. It's ranging again. It's going up and down, but I will try to sell at 136.50. Stop loss 37.00. Target is 35.40. Or eventual buy trade 35.00, 34.80, 36.00. Euro yen is really going up and down, so you can see it's trying to hit our sell spot here, but it's seen on 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is 4-hour time frame. You can see there is still possible hit of 88.6, and then we will need to adjust the trend line as this if the price hits here. So this is the final shorting point according to 4-hour chart, because if this level breaks, this pair will make a new high. So we need to have a proper stop loss, and a proper stop loss, is, of course, is above the 36.95. Okay. Douglas is saying the screen is not showing. Guys, can you confirm that you can see euro yen chart? If you see euro yen chart, then the screen is showing. Yes, so Douglas, please, it's something wrong maybe with your screen, because I have a static confirmation there that euro yen is seen indeed here. So guys, you see this is trend line, which is exactly holding this potential downtrend. But look, this price movement is erratical. Look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So let's try to trade it. 88.6. Judging from previous swing high to swing low Fibonacci retracement, we will see trend line. We can also see a previous top here at this point. Okay, so 50 to 40 could probably be shorted, but we need to have a stop loss here above this candle. Okay. A long trades can be seen on 1-hour chart, because if you see 1-hour chart here, there is a scope for long trades, but you can see the level. Basically, this can be level for potential long trades. Okay, anywhere from 35 to 35.10, it can be used for long trades, because on 1 hour we can see possible long trade opportunities. And on 4-hour, guys, we can see possible short opportunities. And that is all because if you watch 4-hour, the price is behaving erratically, up, down, up, down, up, down, without any clear direction. Okay, so we need to adapt to it. We should not chase it. We should just adapt to it. Okay, so be ready to adapt to the price as it is. Okay, as it is. And this is now close to probable short. If it drops before making a short opportunity, this could be a level to go long. Okay, so euro yen. Okay, again euro yen, up, down. Basically, it has a better euro movement compared to euro dollar. So if euro dollar is dropping, euro yen will not drop so heavily, and if euro dollar is going up, euro yen will go more to the upside. So euro is stronger compared to yen than it is compared to dollar. Okay, dollar yen, definitely buying on dollar yen. 123.50 122.80 is stop loss, 126 could be target. Well, this is how it looks, guys. And now, do you remember this? Do you remember what I said about I will remind all of you about my analysis, which I did on Friday, May 29. What it says: dollar yen break above 124.10 is needed. There is a problem with the website. Is needed for further bullish momentum. And this was my analysis, which I did on May. And I hope that you made money with this analysis also here. Okay. Now I don't know what the problem is. It's their website problem. Let me try to reload. You see, there is a problem with Forex Street at this point. Okay, let's see if I can open it. Yeah, it can be opened, unfortunately. But try after webinar, maybe you will read the analysis. Okay, and this is the plan: 123.50, 122.80, 126. Look, it's just relentlessly going up, up, up. It doesn't have any plans to stop, really. It's too much to the upside. Too much to the upside, guys. I cannot draw any Fibonacci at this point. So the only thing I can see, price action without Fibonacci, because the price is not retracing, it's going up. It's impossible to draw any Fibonacci here. Even on monthly chart, it's stupid to do monthly chart. Look at the monthly. We just cannot see. It's relentless. It's like a juggernaut. It's unstoppable. So the logic is, where should we try to long on dollar yen? Well, my logic is to try to see historical buyers. And you can see from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 123.50 to 60 is historical buying spot. Okay, look at historical buyers at this region, guys. All these wicks signify buying. So 123 to 50 to 60 is buying zone. So once, if it retraces here, I will buy it. But I'm not sure that we will see. If we get a retracement, even better. But I'm really not sure whether it will retrace or not, because it's really going heavily to the upside. So we need really to be very, very, very careful about the pair. Okay, so the only thing is, wait for a retracement. Don't jump in without a retracement. Okay. Okay. So that is the plan. And the last slide is DAX. DAX is in uptrend. It's still bouncing. And this is how DAX look. So 11,280. But I'm not trading DAX, guys. Okay, I'm not trading DAX index at this point because let me see. Ethan is giving me the link. Can screenshot and just got. Okay, we can open the link. Great, thank you. I will try. So guys, look at this. It can jump from this level. DAX is very, very volatile, so I'm not trading it. But judging from price action, this could be previous double bottom trend line confluence here around 11,280. You could see long trades, but be very careful, because DAX is not, it's index, and indices are group of stocks. So they're not traded the same as currency pairs, because currency pairs they have clear levels of support and resistance. And currency pair is only one single pair. While if you trade DAX, that's exactly a group of stocks. So that's a group. So we cannot see a clear levels of support and resistance. But judging from price action, it can jump from this region. So pay attention to this region if you trade DAX at all. Okay. Let's see if we can get some. Okay, here. Sorry, this is still not possible, or it is possible. Yes, it is possible. So yeah, guys, this was the analysis which I did which I did on Friday, and you see why I told you that above 124.10 the price will go even more to probably test 124.90. So look at this break. So there was the analysis done on Forex Street, and exactly it happened what I predicted. We needed a clear break above this triangle and H3, and the price is going up, 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 and up. So that is the analysis, and for full analysis, of course, you can read it here. Actually, why I proposed longs above that price. So from that perspective, guys, I will roll the slides, and you can ask me if you have any question. So be very careful about setups now, because we can see some big volatility. Yen is asking if cable looks to bottom in 50.60 to 50.90, why not hold along with stop loss at 50.60? Yes, but you can hold along, but here at this price it can reject, but we don't know. Okay, we don't know that. The only thing, Yen, I'm concerned is tomorrow's news. So tomorrow's news can really be very volatile for GBP pairs. Okay, until then you need to trade what you see and what you have. Okay. Goran is asking, do I know when there will be a new quantitative easing round from ECB? I don't know, Goran. I didn't read for that, because the only concern for euro is Greece at the moment. As you can see, it's definitely investors and creditors are waiting for a positive signal from Europe. They're mostly waiting for a positive signal from European Union and Greece. So it's still the main event. So again, be careful, I say, about these setups, because you cannot know what will happen on cash rate for Australian dollar, on pound, PMI tomorrow, or if there is Greece agreement. I can only say I expect euro dollar to spike to the upside. 5th of June is the definite deadline. So guys, if there is any agreement before 5th of June, we should see buy the dips, huge rally. And as I say, huge rally just for that Greece agreement can give us better spot maybe to sell. So we will see. But this is buy, this is sell currently from technical perspective. Australian dollar, as I say, 77.60. There will be cash rate announcements, so we need to be patiently wait. If we get this price, I will make a pending order, and it's only 20 pips, so it's not a big stop loss. And around 77.50 to 60, I expect the price really to reject, and I hope it will be rejected really. We will have a good possibility to actually trade a big rally. Okay, so you need to be also careful with this. Okay, let's see if there is any question. Okay. Let's see. Okay, next slide, euro yen. Carolyn is asking, is there is any strategy which can make you 10 pips per day except Camarilla MACD? Well, Carolyn, definitely you should try to see. I made some strategies and I was presenting those strategies on my webinars with Admiral Market. So please use that strategies to confirm if you want actually to take some of those setups. So you can, yes, you can do it, but you need to exactly pay attention to these webinars, okay? So as I say, there are some strategies, but there are different strategies. You need to know the dimension, as I always say, which you will be trading from. And if you know the exact type of the strategy, you can find it on Admiral Markets, YouTube, and those channels. So yes, use it, of course, to your advantage, okay? So Euro Yen, Dollar Yen, and DAX, okay? This is just recommendation, not a trade plan, okay? Darshan is asking for dollar CAD, okay? Dollar CAD. I will show you dollar CAD. Ilya is saying, last webinar about Bollinger, you promised mailing Keltner. Ilya, I didn't maybe see your email, but I have responded to all emails for Keltner channel. Please, I will send me another email, but I will look, maybe I missed it. I will send you, okay? Don't worry, I will send you email. Just email me. I'm not sure if you emailed me, really, okay? So guys, look at this. This is really going heavily to the upside. Heavily, heavily, heavily. Okay. So let's see the question about dollar CAD, definitely. Dollar CAD. Yes, we can find now possible retracement point. This is clear previous low. This is clear at the moment high. So pay attention to this zone, 2500, and eventually 2490 to 80s, and this should be bought here, okay? So this is W pattern. This is possible retracement. If it retraces here, you can try to place a buy trade, okay? So yes, a possible trade here, okay? Okay. So yes, that is dollar CAD. Okay, guys, I don't see any questions, so that is basically what you need to wait for. Please be very patient, because price can be very, very volatile, and I hope that you have a snapshot at the screen. I will give you the slides again. So it's not the same as normal trading days, because the price will be heavily bought if the Greek agreement is done, and if something happens that we don't get agreement, it can be heavily sold. That is why I proposed these stops and these range entries. So bigger pullback, bigger rally for both boats and shorts, okay? Okay. Okay, I don't see any questions, so this is, yes, George, this is euro dollar. This is a slide for euro dollar. This is pound dollar. This is Australian dollar. This is euro yen. And this is dollar yen. And next trade recommendation is this, okay? So guys, this is all what we have for this week, for this session recap. I will be, of course, here with you with new analysis, with new trading setups. But at the moment, be very patient. Do not go with big risks, because cash rate announcement, because construction PMI tomorrow, and possible Greek news. Trade lightly this week. That is my advice. Thank you for listening to me. I will be here with you very soon, guys. So cheers. And as I'll always say, trade safe. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.